everybody, to Cinema Royale. I am Travis Hopson of PunchdrunkCritics.com, and on this week's show, we are talking Nobody 2 by Odenkirk. Kicking butt again, the most unlikely of action heroes, and here to talk with me about it is my homie, Chris Bumbray of JoeBlow.com. What's going on, Chris?
Hey Travis, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. Good to see you again, my friend. Let's talk Nobody 2. Now, you were a much bigger fan of the first one than I was. I thought it was a fairly generic action movie. Didn't really do much to impress me. I'm not a huge fan of Bob Odenkirk either, so that didn't win me over at all. The idea of him kicking butt didn't really do anything for me. But I gotta tell you, Nobody 2 was pretty awesome. I had an amazing time watching this, and I'll say I think the big change for me, Chris, the director.
Yeah, Timo. Yeah.
Timo is the thing that I think made this movie excel where the first one didn't for me. Just the style was just completely different. Timo is just better at shooting action, and that
He is. He is better.
Ilya is not awful. Does good stuff with Heads of State and has done other good stuff in the past. But I just think for my stuff, what I want to see, Timo was it for Nobody 2.
Ilya's maybe not as good with the hand-to-hand stuff as Timo is, although I still think in the original Nobody, the bus scene is a classic. And I love that movie. I love Nobody, but I really like Odenkirk as well because I was a huge fan of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad and even Mr. Show. And I like the fact that he's so unlikely. But I have to admit, like the action in Nobody 2 is a step up because Timo's an amazing director, especially for that kind of thing. And I also really love the fact that it was like a hyper violent version of National Lampoon's Vacation. You know, it was like he was totally like Clark Griswold in the movie. And I love the casting. I think the casting in both the movies is always so good. You know, and Sharon Stone as the villain, I think she's a blast. And Colin Hanks as like scumbag deputy,
dirtbag sheriff. Really, again,
yeah. And the RZA has a great fight scene against Daniel Bernhardt.
Not in the movie much, but he does have one really good fight.
Yeah, and that was Timo's idea because I interviewed him, and he was like, originally he said the way it was scripted was that the RZA and Christopher Lloyd and Hutch, they all kind of go up against like Lindina's bad guys together. But he said that he thought the RZA, he wanted to do like swords. He wanted to put some sword stuff in the movie, and the RZA was the most capable with the sword. So he split them off and had him do his own thing, and that was really cool. I could see the two doing a movie together.
I like that he was paired up with Daniel Bernhardt.
Yeah, me too. And, well, it's because I mean, Bob Odenkirk fought him in the first movie, right? And that's the guy. I mean, Daniel Bernhardt too. If you know like 87 North action movies, like he's the guy. He shows up in all these films, and he's always like the worst henchman, you know. And like he was in Ballerina. He's always getting killed in their movies. Yep. I remember him when I was young when he was in Bloodsport 2.
Yeah. No, it's always great seeing him. I had to explain to my friend who he is. Like you've seen him a lot, you just don't realize it. He's like in all these movies.
Oh man, yeah, he's gotten killed by like every big action star, and he's the guy that like Statham and The Rock stay away from because he's too good in an action sequence. Like he's the guy that they're too like wimpy to fight. Although Statham actually fought him in Parker, and it was a really good fight.
Yeah, Parker's an underrated movie in my opinion.
Yeah, it was one of the few times that like Statham actually takes a couple of hits in the movie.
Yeah. For those who don't know about the sequel, it finds Hutch taking his family out on vacation, trying to get away from all the killing that he's had to do in order to pay off a debt. And instead, he walks right into more trouble because the town is like totally corrupt, and everybody in there is an a-hole. From the guy who runs the amusement park to Sharon Stone's character to Colin Hanks' sheriff. Everybody's a dirtbag.
And Sharon Stone is so evil in the movie too. Like she's a much better villain.
So this is funny. So to me, it seemed like she was doing Christopher Walken for a lot of the movie, which I thought
a little bit with the dancing and stuff. Yeah, totally. But I loved her in the part. And
Bob Odenkirk, they got him talking like Keanu Reeves.
Well, Bob Odenkirk, it's like he's Jackie Chan in the movie, especially on like
the East-West action styles. Definitely, they used some Jackie Chan influence, but in terms of like the way he was delivering dialogue, he was delivering like Keanu Reeves for a lot of it, like John Wick, which I thought was hilarious.
I always found them they're almost like a spoof of like the John Wick movies, right? But and I like the stuff with his son. And I love Connie Nielsen was great in it too. A better role for her this time. But I like how they're kind of slowly revealing her as it goes on.
Still gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, stunning. And then I love Christopher Lloyd in these movies as well. He's great.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd's a lot of fun in this one.
Looks like he's having the time of his life.
I mean, he used to pop up, say a couple crazy things, and shoot big guns.
I saw an interview with him that was pretty funny on the set where he was talking about Grandpa's character, and he's like, he loves how things are turning out. Like the crazier it gets, like the more he's into it.
And the inevitable third one's going to be even wilder. I hope they bring Timo.
I hope they do. I hope they make it. I hope it makes enough money to do a third one. I really do.
It doesn't seem like these movies cost a ton, but
No, 25 million. 25 million. And Odenkirk, I mean, Odenkirk's a really nice guy. And at TIFF, we're going to see another one of his movies, Normal, which is another action movie that he's in, but by Ben Wheatley. So I'm looking forward to that.
yeah,
And Derek Kolstad wrote it as well.
that should be interesting. Derek Kolstad. He must have like all these scripts just like sitting in a drawer.
I know. He's the go-to like action guy.
Is that one? That's not an '87 North one, though, is it?
No. It's a different style movie. I think it's more like Fargo kind of thing, but apparently it ends in like a massive shootout.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I think Henry Winkler's the villain, which is
I want you to get that Wheatley did Free Fire too, which I freaking loved.
I know I love Free Fire as well. I like Wheatley a lot as a director. Even I thought the Meg 2 was way better than the Meg 1, even though it was great.
Meg 2 was definitely better.
Yeah.
I like that this one has more story. I like that his son is getting more involved. His son is showing like he's not too far from the tree.
Yeah.
I expect that when they do the third movie, it'll be the daughter who gets the storyline this time. Like
It could be. It could be.
like she'll have like a boyfriend in the third movie or something. Like that would be the plot. He'll show a boyfriend that they'll either need to protect or bring into the family, or he's secretly evil or something.
There was a funny thing that happened when I went to the screening in LA though. So the LA screening, it was like a word of mouth screening. So there were press there, but then there were like regular folks. And there was this big group of black guys in the back of the theater that were having the time of their life watching the movie. But the funniest thing happened when they're in the amusement park and the guy smacks the back of the daughter's head. All the guys, and this one guy went, "Oh shit!" Like knowing what was going to happen. Yeah,
Well, that's our crowd was like that when Hutch left, and then he's like, "Oh wait, I forgot my phone," and he goes back in.
Yeah.
It's like, "Ah!" That guy's dead.
Yeah, it was so good, and he's smacking him. He's like, "What do you think of that?" Yeah.
The crowd I was with had a blast with this movie. So did
Me too.
The fight,
it's super fun, and it's
fight
tight.
on the tugboat was outrageous. The fight on the tugboat was was great, and there's a lot of scenes like that. This movie's like it's only 90 minutes, but it's got a ton of action in it.
Oh yeah, it's packed with action, and I find Odenkirk just affable. He's just like a likable guy.
I really,
and I love the dynamic of him, Christopher Lloyd, and the RZA. I think that's awesome. Like that they grew up together. That they're like brothers. Like that's such a cool thing. And that Christopher Lloyd's the like mentor.
That one of them will have to die in the third movie. It's unfortunate.
I don't want that to happen. I don't think no. I don't want that to happen.
That's the point. The point is you don't want it to happen, but I bet you it will.
I don't know. I'd be kind of upset if that happened. I mean, I guess maybe Lloyd because he's getting so old, but it would be kind of a bummer. But it was, oh God, when I interviewed Odenkirk, he was like, "Oh, there is you should talk to him sometime." And I'm like, I'd love to.
I interviewed him years ago for The Man with the Iron Fists.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We interviewed him right before he was giving a concert.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I get along with him. He likes the same kind of movies that I do. So there you go.
I got the picture of me, both of us holding up our fists.
Nice.
He's super cool, super chill.
He's like Kane in Kung Fu for real. Yeah. Like almost like that seems like that's his vibe, like and I liked how in this one they kind of embraced that where he's doing like philosophy and stuff like that.
He's really fun in this. I kind of wish he had a bigger.
Like, I know, me too. But I mean, it's maybe in the next one, who knows? Maybe they need to do one where like they team up. If the dad did die, you have to do like a team up of the two of them. Like a buddy.
The dad sacrificing himself for his boys. I mean, that's what I see.
100%. I just would be a bummer though, because I love Christopher Lloyd, and I kind of want to see him do
Yeah.
more action movies. But he's 86 years old, so there you go. But good for him though.
Yeah, I agree. No, this movie is a lot of fun. I can't wait to see the inevitable third one. I kind of
And,
want to see it again. I'm hoping I get a chance, but the problem is there are too many movies that I want to see again. Like I want to see Weapons again. I gotta
me
go
too.
see
I think I kind of need to see Weapons again because it seems like it's layered. But
I gotta go see Highest to Lowest again. I might go see
seeing
both
that
of them.
finally.
And so it's just Nobody Two. My worry is that what Nobody Two will get a little bit drowned out by the fact that there are these movies that are out around
I
it.
think it's going to get drowned out by Weapons. I think Weapons is one of those movies that I think this weekend it's not going to drop at all. Like it's going to drop like a very minor drop. I think it's going to be one of those movies like Sinners, where it becomes like a big water cooler movie and everybody goes to see it. Like I think that movie is going to be number one at the box office for the rest of the summer.
And Weapons is probably keeping Together from doing better at the box office too. Because
100%. That was why Together dropped off by like 67% in
a
like week
lot.
two because all the horror fans are going to Weapons.
Yeah, and when I go to when I'm talking to my friends, I'm like, which movies are we going to go see? We're probably going to see Weapons. And
Weapons, though, I'm telling you, they have to campaign for Amy Madigan for Best Supporting Actress for the Oscars. Like, I think she actually has a good shot.
maybe I don't know. I don't know about that, but I think you'll see the campaign happen. But I don't know how
Yeah,
it's going to be. But yeah, this Nobody Two is a lot of fun. If you've got 90 minutes to kill and you want to go see something fun, Nobody Two is a pretty good pick. It won't. It's not going to rack your brain. It's not going to be. It's not something like as serious as Weapons or Highest to Lowest. As great as those movies are, if you just want something fun. Very violent though. I won't. I won't
well, I
pretend
mean, Timo doesn't mess
that
around with that. Like, it's way more violent than the last one. Like the
it's
blood, and
it's
I'm glad
definitely
he's doing Beekeeper too as well now.
yeah. Oh yeah. God, that's going to be awesome. Great. Man, but yeah, this is a good one. If you fan of Bob Odenkirk, you're a fan of the first Nobody, you'll definitely want to go check out Nobody too. Chris, anything else you got going on, man? You want to talk about?
No, I got I can just tease it. I saw Caught Stealing, which I think you're gonna really like. We're not allowed reviewing it until closer to the release date, but it's been screening around town or around different places,
We
for
have a
word of
screening
mouth.
coming up. We have a screening coming up for it, I believe, too. So
Yeah, it's really good. Like I think that's you know it really is like it's set in 1998 and it's like the kind of indie crime movie you would have seen in 98, like a Suicide Kings type thing.
well,
And I have
you know how
massive
much I love Suicide King, so
me too, and I love that movie as well. But it's like that kind of movie, or Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. And it has good action. Austin Butler's great in it. Zoe Kravitz. I really enjoyed it.
yeah, I like Zoe Kravitz. She's all right.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's okay.
You'll particularly like her in this movie. I'm just gonna leave it there.
From the promos I've seen, I'm pretty sure that she gives a terrific performance.
Yes,
Yeah.
taking the high road.
You suck. All right.
That must be nice. People are watching.
My man Chris Bumbray, JoeBlow.com. Go and check him out there. They do good stuff and they pay me, so they're awesome. Um, and I'm Travis Hopson. You can find me at punchdrunkcritics.com every single day and here on Cinema Royale. Before I go, Cinema Royale is probably going to be changing a little bit. Probably going to be changing the name. No longer going to be Cinema Royale after a couple weeks of being. Probably going to go back to Punch Drunk Podcast or something like that. I'm trying to kind of get some uniformity as things change around the site. So, but that's in a few weeks. But just putting that out there. All right, everybody. Thanks for everybody who tunes in. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.